With this, again, you have the thread of the run, you have the thread of the pass, you have the thread of the ag, all this sort of good stuff. Love it. That is posts.
Bang, bang, route combo here. And in today's rip, the actual CC, yes, CC is going to be breaking down his favorite play in Madden 23, Ace Twin Post. He has two setups, so you want to stay to the second half of the video because the second setup is very, very glitchy versus zone coverage. Don't be like this guy right here. You can see he's trying to run Ace Twins, and we're going to yick him for 6. Let's go. Do not be like this guy. Be like CC.
We're going to go over our first and second setups of posts all in this one video. It makes sense to put it all in one video. It's nothing overly crazy here. Obviously, we're going to select posts to run here. I'm going to turn my match coverage off. There's something on cover 4 quarters and match where we have a post play. You guys can check that out. Again, and I really am only going to call posts if I feel like you're in zone coverage. I feel like in zone coverage, this is a much better play. And your two most common plays are cover 3 and cover 4. Okay. So our first setup is basically stock. What I like to do though is streak X. The reason I like to streak this outside receiver is just to push that corner back more for that flat pass. So our first reads are going to be between the tight end Y and B. If you see the tight end just wide open, take it. By all means, take it. You need this. You need this pass in your arsenal. Okay. You need to use this pass in your arsenal, especially if that slot DB ends up with that little minor press there, as you're seeing, right? That's our hole. That's our opening, right? That's our hole and that's our opening there. But let's say you missed that read. Okay, you missed the read. Then the next thing, we're gonna have to wait, and you've got to let him clear and sort of get there to the corner route. So again, that's your first 2 reads, and sometimes people will take that away. And I'm gonna show you guys a different setup here in a second, but this is your most powerful tool that almost nobody uses. I've been doing this for years. The angle route on posts is the best playmaker route in the game. Okay? I'm not putting this as its own video because if you're here watching this, you get this. Watch this. You playmaker him and he goes up the field immediately. He almost goes better than the playmaker ability. As crazy as that sounds, his playmaker up the field is outstanding. It is outstanding, right? So for the sake of this, let's just block a bunch of people, right? Because most of the times that user is going to be hanging in the middle of the field, and we're going to do this a few times. I don't know why why game? Come on, let me just get time. I hate practice mode for this sake and this reason. But that pass up the field there is going to be crucial. You don't want to abuse this. Please don't abuse this, because you can get lurked on it, right? But if someone isn't expecting it, you can get them far too often on this play. It is beautiful. Again, you want to wait. Obviously, in a real game, if you're blocking 7 people, things like that aren't happening. Let's switch this up here. Have this in your arsenal. Figure out a way to put this in your arsenal somehow, some way, please. We got to have like a better play here or something. No, you have. This is so powerful to get up the field once a game, maybe twice a game. Okay, please, like, nobody expects this. Nobody expects this. It is beautiful. You can do it in the red zone too. I'm kind of stuck. They've got me here. Let me try it out. Okay, so that is very important. And our second setup for post is again really simple. It's a curl flat combination, right? This is what we're doing. A lot of times people will try to cover us then with a hard flat and a cloud flat on the double side. And if we have a curl there, it's going to help us out just a little bit. It's going to give them a different flavor. And again, what we're doing there, you can make that same read with the tight end and B. And if their user starts to run over, then you can have RB. The running back, another different variation right here, is putting this tight end on a curl here as well. Right? Normally he keeps running. I don't know why he stopped running, but normally he'll kind of go to the same spot there. I like to pull this one out just randomly. Just randomly. Once or twice a game. Typically more in like the red zone area as well. I think it actually works really well there. For sure. I don't like sort of deep bombing out of posts like we used to. But again, finding out these little things. And again, if you see that bump, the tight end is your friend, okay? He's your friend. They bumped. Oh no, tight end. Right? It's pretty simple. Unless someone's running cover 2 hard flats or something, which almost never ever happens. The bump, the tight end. 6 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards. I will say this, from this particular setup, I would prefer doing it to far hash. That's just going to provide us with more spacing here as well with the running back coming across. But again, most of the times the user is the middle linebacker there, 7, Shaq Thompson. So they're not just standing there. And if they are just standing there, then we have everything else that we want as open here as well. Post is a very, 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 very good play against zone. More people seem to be running zone in my opinion. And most times I will see people start moving to zone after we start aggressive catching their life away because they want to play man. This is going to be easy moving the ball against zone for you. With this, again, you have the threat of the run, you have the threat of the pass, you have the threat of the ag, all this sort of good stuff. Love it.